Hi, my fam. This is part 2 of customizing my doll. In this, I will be unraveling her hair. I feel like I showed it in one of them, but basically all I do is I take a strand. It's a very tedious process, but it repeats, and you untwist it. I stick my nail in between one of the strings, and they have 3 strings, so I got 3 strands. Boop. And then it should be wavy. And then that's the process. So that's 1 unraveled. Technically now I have 2 because I already did it once. So we're gonna see how long it takes me. In doing this, I will be watching a TV show. I don't think I'll finish it by the time that this is done. They're like roughly 45 minutes shows. I'm watching The 100. In this clip, I have 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in this current episode because I started watching it. It's crazy because it's been a while since I've watched this show, so I have no clue what's going on. I'm like, I don't remember any of this, but I'm on the 7th season, episode 4, and I think the 7th season is the last one, so neat. Usually, like, I don't make it as far as like the last episode or the last season. A lot of times like I'll quit like 2 or 3 seasons to go, especially if there's like something longer. I don't always make it to the last season, which is neat. I don't know how many episodes is in season 7 of The 100, but I guess we'll find out. Episode 4. I'll update you in 6 minutes and 20 seconds how far I got. I do have to cut, so I put her in ponytails so that I could do the middle part. I'll section it and then do like little small sections. But yeah, found myself onto episode 5 of season 7 of The 100. I didn't say it, but in the last video I showed the process of me rerouting this doll while I watched the documentary on Netflix for Madeline McCann. So you can go watch that one if you want to, but in that 6 minutes, this is how much I did. I unraveled this much, which was probably only like 10 pieces, but nonetheless, here it is. Let's see what I can get done in 41 minutes and 41 seconds. Here's the doll. I don't know if I showed her at this point, but here she is. This is what she looks like. We have like the top. I also have to make the part. I am going to be watching One Piece. I've been like really in the mood to like rewatch shows, so I'm gonna go with One Piece, even though that's not something that I kind of am procrastinating. It's got many seasons, but for whatever reason, I'm like, I don't want to watch it. I actually made a list of all the shows that I need to watch. I was gonna continue with the 100 because if you watch my other video that I did, I was watching the 100, and I think the reason why I've really stopped watching it is because it's just kind of slow. I loved the first few seasons, and then it just got slow towards like the last 2. And I was thinking maybe I'll watch the 100 today, or at least an episode, but I think I'm gonna watch One Piece. I actually have to look because I don't know what I'm at. One Piece is quick. There's like 20-minute episodes maybe, so I'm not gonna be getting an insane amount done. Oh my gosh, Ginny and George is coming out soon. I also have to watch Heartstopper. I have to finish that because I have procrastinated. It's like I don't want it to end. But I have been on like I've been watching Dexter, which is one of the shows that I've like stopped watching because I don't want to finish the show. So at least we're doing that, but we're gonna watch One Piece. Where is it? Why is it not here? Sorry for the insane noise in the background. I'm on season 2, episode 70. It's 23 minutes and 32 seconds. We will see how far of this doll head I can get through in that time, I guess. So let's begin. This is after 9 minutes. My food is finished, so I'm gonna go eat it. There's 11 minutes left in the show, but by the time I come back, the show will probably be over. So we'll be moving on to the next episode, but after 9 minutes, that's not bad. Episode 71. Season 271, with 20 minutes and 54 seconds of the episode left, or that I have to watch. So the outside, obviously, and then also she has a part line that I have to fill in, and then also make a part line for her. This is season 2, episode 72, and I have this much left to go, which is not a lot. Plus, obviously, filling in the part that they made, and then making my own part, which will definitely take some time. But for like the round of the head, I was just using one needle. I don't remember which one. It's my smallest one. It's this. Okay, it's the first one that I literally picked up. I was just using this one because the other ones will like break holes and I wanted the part to look nice. So I just used my smallest one that I have for thick yarn, and that was this. So it's just using one. So that also didn't help the time. But we have 21 minutes and 25 seconds for this episode. So here they are. I'm showing the progress. I think I'm starting to unravel the yarn here maybe on one of the dolls. And then here I am after a little bit and maybe another jump clip, I don't know. Oh, and then I'm going to start making the doll's outfits in a little bit. So I'm showing the doll's body and I'm going to make that into a little shirt. Okay, it's a different day. I'm adding on to it. I feel like this has taken a long time, but honestly, listen, I just haven't been consistently working on it. So let's take a look at what I've done so far because I honestly don't feel like I updated you. So here's what I still need to do. I've made the shirts. I did not attach these. I attached one of them. Okay, it's this one. You can see a little bit like attached, but I just don't like that because this doll, her arm goes out, so the sleeves won't be attached, but they'll be like close. Okay, you'll get the idea. It's supposed to be like attached sleeves. I still need to make the bottom of their outfits, their pants, their shorts, I guess. And I'm gonna use this. It's a t-shirt. And I'm gonna use the top part, and then they do have like a little bit of color, so I'm gonna maybe add it on with like this, but I think this is a pretty close color to the shorts themselves, and then they have like darker color, but like I think it's just supposed to like look like it's been like folded and stuff, so they added color, and I think I kind of want to do that. I don't know. Like I said, I need to do that, and then the other one that I need to finish is I need to finish unraveling her hair before we do anything else with the other one. So I have, oh, this piece hasn't been unraveled yet, but I need to unravel the rest of her hair, so like this much more plus this random piece that's over here. So that's what I want to work on in the video. Like I said, I've been doing this where I watch TV shows that I haven't finished because I talked about this. This is gonna be repeating because I did this like a week or a couple weeks ago, and I like need more in this. But anyways, so in the clip that you saw before, I think I was watching One Piece, but I'm gonna watch something different because I consistently like watching One Piece. I don't have an issue, it's just it's so long, like I never do it. And I have to be careful on what I watch because there's other people that live in this house, and sometimes I am ahead on some of the things. So I think I'm gonna watch one episode of the 100. I talked about it before, but like it's just hard to watch. I don't know, it's just, I feel slow, okay? So I'm gonna watch one episode and then I'm gonna watch a different show, but I haven't figured out what that is. I did just finish Dexter, which is why I started watching like shows that I haven't finished, because I noticed that I just don't like finishing shows. Specifically, I was like not wanting to watch Dexter, but I finished Dexter and then I watched the next show that was for Dexter. I finished that one, and then now I have to watch Dexter, what is it called, the newest one that comes out in July, and then the other one, Original Sin. There we go, could not think of that. But good for me, like maybe watching them is fine. And it's not that I don't finish all shows, because like I'm looking now and I finished Lucifer, I finished Gossip Girl, I finished Gilmore Girls. There are shows that I don't like to finish at all. I haven't watched the new Gossip Girl, and I think that's why I finished Gossip Girl, because I knew that there was the new one that came out, Pretty Little Liars, I finished, and I haven't finished the new show that came out for Pretty Little Liars. And I think that's another reason that I'm able to finish some shows, because like I see that there's like a new thing, and I'm like, even though it's not the same, I'll like tell myself it is. But anyways, so I think I'm gonna watch an episode of the 100, and we're gonna see how far I can get. I think during the 100 I'm gonna try to make their shorts. But this isn't that much material, so I gotta be like careful not to use it all. But that's what I'm thinking of doing now, so we'll see how far I get, because I'm not very good at like sewing and stuff. But I don't know if it'll take like an insane amount of time, but we'll see. We'll come back. Okay, so I'm gonna watch another episode of the 100 because I was like partway through that one, probably like 20, like halfway through. I have only finished this, which like honestly isn't a lot, but like let's see if it now fits my doll, is the real question. I did the curvy first, and we're gonna hope that it fits her, because I'm gonna be really sad. I also didn't flip out the pattern, so either I will flip the pattern, oh, I don't think I want to, or I'll turn it around. But this is as far as I've gotten, and fingers crossed it actually works. I'm not very fast at sewing. I know, sewing machine would go faster. I poke myself with the thing and it really hurts. Anyways, but I hand sew because I don't know how to use a sewing machine. Anyways, don't judge my stitching. But we're gonna watch another episode of 100. I think the other reason that I don't like the last few seasons is I'm so confused. I have no clue what's happening, and I watched like this whole season practically like just recently. I have no clue what's happening. There's like, it's like going through like 20 different time zones, periods, whatever, because it has something to do with time the last season, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I think that's the other thing, because like I am watching it and I'm confused. So we'll go see what we can get done in about season 7, episode 6. 39 minutes and 52 seconds to go of this show. I am 17 minutes and 46 seconds into this episode of 100, and I finished the shorts. So here they are. Here's this one. I did flip them inside out. I do need to put this on to add a little bit of detail. I think it'll look fine. Like, I think it's close enough to where like it looks a little bit darker. I was thinking I could just paint on, but I think I'm just gonna use the fabric and hope that it looks fine. And then here is Katie and Sadie, I don't remember. Here's hers. Hers are longer. I wanted them to be shorter. I could remake them, but I'm not feeling it. I don't think they're that much longer. They're a decent amount longer. So here they are. Also, these ones I did tighter because I realized hers are a bit baggy, and like they get longer. So we're just gonna have to scrunch them up at the top a little bit. But like, do you see that? Okay, so with hers, they do it a little bit, but like not as much as hers do. I guess if I scrunched it up, it's worse when I scrunch it up, which is what I want it to be. You know? Okay, anyways. I'm going to, for the rest of this, watching this episode, because I don't want to go and like have to go at paint, which I will eventually need to do. I'm going to unravel her hair, and let's see if we can get through all of the unraveling. Probably not, but we'll attempt. And again, I have 24 minutes and 12 seconds left of this episode, so let's see. And then obviously I'll need to mess with her hair because I need to straighten it and put it in a ponytail. I also need to add on any details to their outfits, and then paint their faces if I want to, but we'll see. I don't know what I'll get to in this video, but I do really want to finish them because I really want to work on other ideas that I have concepts for. And originally I was sticking to like only doing Total Drama Island for now, but I really want to do some other characters and other ideas, so we're gonna kind of branch away from what I was originally planning. I'd say I did pretty good. I have this much to unravel left and we finished the episode. Now we'll watch something else, okay? I am now watching a different show. We're watching Supergirl. I'm on season 6, episode 3. Can I speak? No. This one I watched partway through, so I'll probably be confused for the first little bit, but 15 minutes and 3 seconds is what I have left. So we're gonna hopefully finish this pieces, these 6 pieces, and then hopefully maybe straighten my doll's hair, at least one of them, but I'll come back and show you what I did after 15 minutes and then start the next episode. So I'm on season 6, episode 4. There is 37 minutes and 46 seconds of this episode, and here's how far I got. So I was working on this one. I'm straightening her hair. I'm using a straightener to do so we only have this much left to straighten. I put the heads on the bodies because I can, and because it's easier to like hold them. I've only lost a little bit of hair from straightening it. Just keep that in mind. You do sometimes lose it. I'll put their hair in a ponytail later. I don't know if I'll get to that by the time the video ends. I don't know. Then I have to straighten all of her hair. They've got a lot. Straightening it does help. Usually if I have my dolls have straight hair, I end up brushing it with a brush, but because their hair is going to go into a ponytail, I'm just not going to do that. But keep that in mind. So I just finished episode 4 of season 6. We're on episode 5, right? I think that's a 5. 41 minutes and 19 seconds. And here's how far I've gotten. I'm very proud. I straighten their hair and cut it. They're supposed to have like it styled, but I honestly think that the little puffs look fine. Like I think their little whatever looks fine. They have bangs, which I forgot. Also something else that I didn't realize until I already started cutting is they're supposed to have like hair in the back. Like it's supposed to be hanging down, but we're not gonna deal with that. So I did this and I kind of want to maybe poof it down a little. Like, wouldn't that look cute? Thoughts? Maybe? I don't know. Seems like a lot of work. Anyways, so I wrapped a rubber band and then I put gel. It's just gel that I got from the dollar store. So that's sitting in their hair currently. Let's show the other one. Look how cute she is. I did paint their eyes. This one, her bangs are kind of in the way, so I'll have to show this one. But I painted her eyes black because they're like, they have no like color in their eyes. And then I did their lip. Their lip color is this. It's a paint marker. Anyways, now I have to add the little details onto their pants. I honestly don't think that it will take a full episode, but maybe it will because I'm slow. Okay, here they are. Technically, they still need to dry because, like, the bangs, but I'm gonna say that they're done. Pockets might not look great, but honestly, that's fine. Ow, I keep poking myself with that. That was fun. The pockets don't look great. I might just take them off. I do need to do, like, the little slit here and then also add, like, a few beads. I don't really have small beads that I feel will look nice in their hair. Yeah, I feel like I'll probably rip the pockets off. The glue is probably gonna stay on when I do it. So I'll probably just melt the glue into the fabric. Oh look, it came off nicely. It came off decently well, I should say. Anyways, okay, so here they are, like I was showing. I kind of just drew some pockets on. I might fix it, but I took the ones on off because I didn't like them. Here's the two. I didn't like doing pockets, especially because like I didn't actually make them. But anyways, very simple. I think that they look cute, and obviously I need to have the bangs stop so I can take this off, but it's gonna take a while to dry. She's got whatever that is on her neck. And then obviously there's also a little bit of like a yarn all throughout this from like when I was cutting, so I'll have to like brush it off. I'll probably get like a brush, like a paintbrush, but nonetheless I like how they look. And now I have two more added to my Total Drama Island doll collection that I'm slowly making. Don't ask how many more I have because honestly I don't know. Running out of dolls, but that is okay. But here they are, Sadie and Katie. I think it's Sadie and Katie. Am I right? I don't think it's Katie Sadie. I think this one's Sadie. Anyways, here they are. I think they look really nice, and it was nice that we're still working. The tops look the best. The pants don't, or the shorts, they don't look as good. But I like the tops. The tops are very cute. There we go. Again, I have to add the little beads in the hair, but everything else looks fine. And now I have, like I said, more. And I think I'm going to be taking a break from Total Drama Island because I have some other ideas that I want to do. But anyways, here they are. I'm actually, thanks for watching. I do also want to paint, do you see the tops where I did the bangs? I forgot that they had bangs, so I didn't really account for that. So I think I'm going to paint that in. But because I just did the gel, I have to let the gel dry before I do that. Now it's the end. Anyways, I'm actually, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Let me know your thoughts on the video. And yeah, bye.